This includes only animals that come from animals. Animals that develop without sexually are not included. Only animals that have parents. Now there is a certain principle in Judaism, and that principle is that the Torah considered as fact only things that you can see, that you can perceive with your natural means. Things that you need artificial means to see them or to detect them are considered non-existent.
What do you call artificial?
Microscope. Therefore, for instance, you're allowed to drink water, there's water here, there might be some protozoans in there, there might be some bacteria in there, and they don't have scales and fins, so they should be forbidden. No such rule, because these animals are invisible, even with somebody with top vision couldn't detect them. Therefore, they're not considered as existing halachically, and you're allowed to drink that water. Yes.
Dinosaurs were dinosaurs.
Yes.
They were from the former world.
That's right.
Now, science today may find a way to take DNA or whatever and clone them. Is it halachically permitted?
I don't see any reason why not. But which law would forbid it?
I don't know.
No, I don't know either. So when the question comes up, you can send it to me.
I'll be glad to.
Yeah. So therefore, animals, it says the animals that are forbidden are animals that crawled on the earth. Therefore, for instance, there are cheeses, and in the cheese there are animals that develop worms, and these people ate them. I mean, I haven't seen it in the marketplace, but apparently this was common practice to eat such cheeses, and the Torah permits them because the animals in there didn't come from parents that were visible. Their parents are, so the eggs, not the parents are visible, but the eggs are so small that you can't see them, so they're not considered as descendants of those parents. That's a difficult concept to catch, but that is the halacha, and the animal worms that you find in animals or in fruits, and the eggs that they come from were invisible, so you don't know that they're not considered halachically offspring of living animals, and therefore they're permitted. That's the law. Now we come to an important halachic question, and that is lice. The halacha decides Orei kina b'Shabbat, but mutar larog kina b'Shabbat. Allah says you're allowed to kill kina, which is usually translated as louse, on Shabbat. Now, and why? Because it's eina para v'rava, it doesn't come from visible eggs in halachic interpretation. Now we know any mother here knows that when she has a child in kindergarten, they have to comb their hair and get rid of the eggs that are in the hair. So what we call louse today certainly has visible, it comes from visible eggs, and therefore it has known parents, and therefore it is forbidden on Shabbat. Not only forbidden, but it's even anyone who kills such an animal is chayav skila. It's a very serious transgression.
No, if you find lice on your hair and you just eat it and you kill it, then you chayav mita.
I didn't hear.
You find lice in your hair, for instance. Yes. It's scratching. You hit it.
Yeah,
You
you're
kill it.
allowed to paralyze it, but not to kill it. You're allowed to damage it so it won't bite you anymore and so on, but you're not allowed to kill it.
Even, but why on Shabbat?
You're not allowed to kill him.
And
Why can't you kill them? Why
He's scratching.
can you kill them on Yom Chol?
why can you kill them on Yom Chol? Because they're your enemies. You're not allowed to hurt an animal unnecessarily. But if the animal bothers you, or if you need it for something, you're allowed to kill it and use it.
Or you like kill a spider on
There
Yom
are people
Chol?
who slaughter animals in order to eat them.
But
I've heard of such people.
a spider,
Huh?
what about a spider in the house? You might be scared of it, but it's not going to bite you, but people are scared of it.
Spider.
Spider.
If you're afraid of the
Spider.
spider.
What about a spider? Can you kill it on Yom
You
Chol?
should know. My father Zal taught me not to kill any spider because they catch mosquitoes and other animals. So you should let them live. But if you're afraid of them, then halachically you're allowed to kill them. Animals. So,
Ants.
yes. So these lies, therefore, since these lies are offspring of known parents, so therefore they are strictly forbidden on Shabbat. And what the Gemara is talking about, they're talking about insects and very small animals that come from eggs that are invisible, and there are plenty like that. So, therefore, the Gemara even mentions Beit Kinim as how come you're allowed to kill them after we have eggs of lies. So the Gemara says Beit Kinim min b'fnei atzmo. Those lies that come from eggs, they are separate, different species, and that you're not allowed to kill. The ones that you're allowed to kill are only the ones where the eggs are invisible. So that's another example where very frequently there's a misunderstanding which makes the Torah sound as if it made a mistake.
Are we allowed to eat the eggs?
Wait.
Flies.
Of lice? No. Eggs from, and you're not allowed to eat a louse, so you're not allowed to eat its eggs either. They're visible. Invisible eggs you're allowed.
Take it off the menu. But
Bon appetit.
Invisible eggs we are allowed to eat.
Yeah.
Bon appetit.
Huh?
No, so you say invisible eggs we allowed
Taboo.
to eat.
Yes.
Well, you can't see them, so obviously you
What?
you've no chance if it's
Well,
You can
invisible.
see them, you can see them in the microscope.
Yeah, yeah, but you said you're not, yeah.
No, but if you accumulate a big amount of them, then you can see the whole, you can see each of them. I mean,
You said if there's a lot
they have some volume, right?
If you don't know they're eggs,
You find them.
but in ancient times, they thought that bugs come from dust.
that's,
Now we know better.
that's,
We know that they all have parents. So
that's right.
this law, even
So
if you can't
still,
see it,
even though we know that they are offspring, but we consider only the visible aspects of it. That's an accepted halacha. For instance, the discussion came on connection with vinegar. So it says, I looked with a magnifying glass and I saw there are a lot of bugs in the vinegar. It's animals that made the wine go sour. So, but if it's not visible, you're allowed to drink the vinegar. That's,
are you allowed to put a flea collar on a dog on Shabbos?
the what?
A flea collar. They have
Yeah.
collars to protect the dog from fleas, to kill the fleas.
I don't, I suspect that you're allowed to. Don't move.
You killing fleas.
How to kill the flea. You're not allowed to kill fleas.
No, flea collar doesn't kill fleas.
Fleas are an animal again where the Gemara says that you see the eggs and therefore you're not allowed to kill them.
Flea color doesn't kill them, it just,
Yeah,
you keep it away from it.
that's right. That's
You have
that's
something
perfectly-
there that they don't come
that's
to.
perfectly all right.
It's not muktzeh?
No,
You call it.
Now,
I think so.
Now, for instance, another illustration how changes of circumstances affect the halakha. In Talmudic times, there were two types of fetuses, a human fetus I talk about. Some were 7 months gestation period, and others 9 months gestation period. And both of these gave birth to healthy children. But 8 months couldn't be, because unless it happened to be a 7-month fetus that stayed extra time, but as a rule that didn't happen. And if it misses the doesn't have 9 months, it can't survive. Therefore the halakha was that an 8 months fetus, when it's born, is considered a miscarriage, and it's muktzeh. You're not even allowed to move it. The mother can bend over it to nurse it, but you're not allowed to move it, because it can't survive. It's a miscarriage, and therefore it can't survive.
Is that a Ben Kayuma?
It's not a ben kayoma, exactly. Now, nowadays, they have developed techniques to help 8 months fetuses to survive, to premature birth. They have incubators and other techniques to help them survive, and that has changed the halakha. And nowadays, an 8 months old fetus is not only is not muktzeh, but you're even obligated to work on it to try to help it survive, even on Shabbat.